Hey everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to Not for Broadcast. Absolutely loving this game. This game has been totally crazy so far, but in the most fun way. It's hilarious. I'm having a blast and I cannot wait to continue playing this. Huge shout out to the publisher tinyBuild Games who gave me a copy of this so I could play it for you all. I really appreciate it and I'm having so much fun and I hope you guys are too. We're gonna go ahead and just jump right back into the game now. So I'll see you guys back in just a sec. Alright, ladies and gents, so since it knocked us off, I'm not sure where it's going to bring us back since the game just shut down on us. But we'll go ahead and see. Oh wait, you can remap your controls to customize your workstation? Well, at this point, I can't do that because I've already gotten used to the ones I have. But boy, would it be nice to be able to use that number pad. I mean, that would be really nice. Maybe I should try that. Maybe it'll let me. Okay.
This has no credibility, Jenny. No professionalism. It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference.
Okay, maybe we should try that real quick. Oh shoot, I can't do it from here. Okay, real quick, let me run back to the main menu, and let me see if I can do that. Controls... Oh, shite, I can. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to leave the space as sensor. I think that's a good one. Okay. That's fantastic. Okay. So it looks like it is going to make us go back and redo that day, I'm assuming. I can't remember exactly how that day began. I just cut this video, so I don't even know why I can't remember it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and redo this day. We're going to just do it together because I don't know when we got cut off. But it kind of sucks that we got just like kicked out. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna guess that maybe I might be running too many things at once. I will admit that I have quite a few things running on my desktop right now.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
Sweet.
No professionalism.
Okay, this is so nice.
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful.
Okay, I'm gonna put that one at the end.
Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jen. Boyfriend going.
Okay.
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
All right.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
There we
5,
go. Okay.
3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we got this.
It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehug's toys woke up simultaneously.
Why would you put that in the thing?
Searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height, and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young,
crazy Furby fuckers.
They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly, or those with pre-existing medical conditions, like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time.
We're gonna do the second one this time.
In response to a nationwide lack of toilet paper, which was, of course, raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs to construct their vast hives, many of the nation's adults have turned to a more childish solution, or at least that's their excuse.
Going it alone, popular crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is back in the news today as his astonishing photograph that he linked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour, was busy in the capital preparing her new show, Chocolate Clit Bombs, for its now postponed grand opening. Let's hope the exhibits don't melt.
It's great to see a celebrity using their time wisely, as the government suggests, by developing a new hobby or fetish, and most importantly, by keeping your spirits up. Nice to see Johnny doing his little bit.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen-Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborgen-Horgensvoord, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination. With a recent vote named
God, there's going to be so many of those eventually.
The most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greeting from Dante's Tate, or as we say down here in the family, many mushrooms to you. I don't know what a Mrs. Pluckless Plug is, but they sound like they're causing you guys real problems. We've been trapped down here for 8,961 days now, and all I can say is I sure am glad Mum and Dad told me not to get on that escape craft. Since they grew me and the rest of the family, we've been getting on famously, and sometimes Mum stops crying for upwards of 20 minutes. Also, it turns out you can eat flards, if you can handle the stomach cramps and the amnesia. Greetings from Dante's Tate, or as we say down here in the family, many mushrooms to you.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
Okay.
Everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
yes, I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
The government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud.
We'll do this one this
with
time.
An imaginative form of punishment
Oh,
for those
shit.
found guilty of this
Oh,
brand
God.
new but incredibly
Oh, my God.
serious crime.
In what's being called a draconian measure, the government...
It's been a while since I've played this and I can tell.
...trial by custard. Just like in the old days, if you float, you're executed on the spot. But if you sink, well, you'll go well with profiteroles, Jeremy.
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us
Okay,
to
this
stress
is where I
that
think-
they have been listening, and that this should
Isn't
be
it?
taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. I know many of you feel lost right now. I know I do. Which has nothing to do with the waning support for the government, and I don't know why you keep saying that. We're doing loads, okay?
Okay.
We have science.
Oh my God, this is
lifespan of flipping
so.
back. Good ones too. Not the red wine cures cancer kind. And no, I can't tell you when all this will be over.
It's so hard to know, like.
Asking, will you? Let's stop focusing on us and what we're doing and start focusing on you. Because I have some questions for you, actually. Why don't you think the rules apply to you? You really think sunbathing is classed as exercise? And since when was hummus essential?
Always.
Doesn't feel so good, does it? So yes, we've probably made some mistakes. But for now, let's not look at who did what or why. Let's put the full responsibility
Oh my
for
God, are
this
you kidding
on
me?
you.
This is snuggle hug.
Guilty.
Chill out.
Feel afraid. Feel anxious. Turn on each other if you have to. Fight over sponges, and then
Sponges.
go home and stay there and think about what you've done. Don't turn on us. That won't help anyone. Thank you.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a
We
quiz.
can do this.
Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were saying a news program.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Remington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
Don't worry. National Nightly News.
Oh shit. The hell did I even do? Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. Why are there so many of them?
First tonight, how did we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
That was all
Joining us
just
from
the
her ranch in
intro.
Hollingsfield Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
The voice seems to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snuggle Hugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have thought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Rimington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love such selfless consequence?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Rimington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hangman toy. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little execution as it would wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, honestly. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Rimington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpa along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create.
This takes
the problem.
so much.
And that is why
thought.
I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fart under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my future she's making up next.
Rimington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times. Each box of Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehug in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is affordable peace of mind.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle Traps is they're powered by next-generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we go to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys.
Oh my god.
They're explosive fun.
Sophia Rimington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, We'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
Is that all right?
Oh my god.
That was exactly what we
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
Oh my god.
Hello, mate. It's Dave. You don't believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
What? Why does it say replay? Oh, because I got a D. Oh, I guess I could replay it. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming. Oh, exactly. You said it, I've said it. He must know. He's not stupid.
Okay.
I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. It's gonna work.
Come on, you little bastards. Get out of here.
You're on the balloons. Got no idea how old he is. 40? 17? Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4,
Okay.
3. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Ruth. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to
Oh my
refund every
gosh.
single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beach.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Kites, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
she's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit.
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys.
Oh my
and
gosh.
that simply isn't true.
What?
Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over, but it won't.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, and health care. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborn, or at a push of a love family.
What?
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health. So the system
What
can
is
actually
going on?
further strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army. Amassing an army to kidnap.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
But I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching me play Not For Broadcast. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the YouTube things. I am having a blast, and I want to say thank you so much to the publisher tinyBuild Games and developer NotGames for allowing me to play this, for giving me a copy so I could play for you guys. I hope you are enjoying it as much as I am. And of course, a huge shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. You guys are the only reason I have this channel, so thank you so much for that. If you'd like to go ahead and follow any of these people over on Twitter or whatever platform they prefer, go ahead and check it out below in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, but if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click on that big dumb picture of my face. Clicking that will give you the option to click on the bell icon. Click on that if you'd like to be notified every time I post a brand new video. Last thing I'll let you know is there's a couple things there on your screen. If you'd like to click on them, there's some videos. There's also something there for Patreon if you'd like to go ahead and join those patrons who bring the channel to you. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.